I created a startup dental practice in Los Angeles, California, and grew it to a seven-figure practice and exited. And I'm looking back at the time when I was trying to figure out locations, and I remembered I was really interested in this first location, but signed with the second. The first location was in a highly dense area, a lot of foot traffic, very popular, the financial district, and it had a really beautiful building, it had existing other medical professionals, including dentists, and it was really pretty on numbers. But I ended up going with the second practice, not because the first one wasn't good. The numbers were actually great. The second practice has something that I kept being drawn to. The second location didn't have any other dentists nearby. It was in an office space. It didn't have other medical professionals in the building. I was actually the first one to build in that building. There was less foot traffic in the area because it's a newer side of downtown Los Angeles. At that time, beyond that street was parking lots, so there wasn't anything around there and it was just starting to develop. So I built the practice in 2018, started working in it in 2019, and then COVID happened, and that changed the whole dynamic of downtown Los Angeles. If I had stayed in the first location that had the better numbers, I would definitely be bankrupt at this time. But I'm so glad and thankful that I went with the second location. And I only survived because, like I mentioned, that this second location was in between residential and financial district. When COVID happened, the work from home became such a big thing, and downtown just became almost a ghost town in the financial district. So it's so easy to look back and say that you made the right decision, but how do you look at the numbers when you're looking to buy a practice or even to start up a dental practice? The first thing that you want to look at is the demographic of the area, and just keep in mind that the demographic is just a snapshot of what the location is like. It doesn't guarantee you anything, but if your patients are coming in through one source, which is like daytime professionals and not like any residential in my case, then that's something that you have to consider. If like there was another like pandemic or something like that, and not just like a pandemic, like if it's just coming from one source or one company or like just only insurance, then you're putting a lot of eggs in one basket. Another thing, looking back, I think I did well was realizing how the growth was of downtown Los Angeles. I knew that the first location, although it was more saturated and more desirable,